courage, compassion, faith, freedom, truth. It's time for courage in the darkness with the host, Phil Roberts. Awakening America to the indoctrination and radicalization. Let's get into it.
I want you to pull out your wallet right now and look at a physical dollar bill. Look at the words printed right across the top. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. That piece of paper represents something the globalist elites in Washington and Geneva absolutely despise: physical privacy. When you hold cash, you hold a decentralized tool of liberty. When the government doesn't know where you spent it, they don't know what you bought, and they can't turn it off. But right now, behind closed doors at the Federal Reserve and the Treasury Department, there is a coordinated push to eliminate cash and replace it with a central digital bank currency. The CBDC, I believe they're calling it. They are going to market this to you as the ultimate convenience. They'll tell you it's faster, it's safer, and it'll stop tax evasion and crime. Don't believe a single word of it. A digital dollar is not currency. It's a mechanism of total social control. It's a programmable ledger that gives unelected bureaucrats the power to monitor your bank account in real time, log your transactions, and restrict your purchasing power if you step out of line. The push for a cashless society is the ultimate goal of the managed economy crowd, because the moment they control the digital rails of your money, they control your ability to participate in society. We have to look at the technology they're developing, because the word you need to remember is programmability. A CBDC is fundamentally different from the digital transactions you make today with a debit card or a banking app. Right now, your commercial bank acts as a buffer, but a central bank digital currency means you have a direct digital account with the Federal Reserve itself. This means the central government can literally program conditions directly into your money. They can look at your monthly purchases and decide you've bought too much red meat, or that, I don't know, you've traveled too far this week and exceeded your carbon limit, and your digital dollar simply won't work at the grocery store or at the gas pump. They can implement expiration dates on your savings to force you to spend money when the federal planners decide the economy needs a stimulus. If they want to push their green energy mandates, they can simply code a digital currency to penalize you for buying a gas-powered lawnmower or an outdoor grill. This isn't a conspiracy theory. We've already seen the blueprint for this action. We watched the Canadian government use the banking system to freeze the accounts of peaceful truckers who protested their mandates. We see the Chinese Communist Party using their digital yuan right now to automatically shut down the financial access of citizens who violate their social credit scores. The left wants that exact same leverage here. They want a system where they don't have to pass laws to control your behavior. They can just use the central bank to starve you into compliance. The real target of this financial panoption is independent American family and the institutions that support it. Think about what happens to religious liberty and political dissent when cash is gone. If you want to write a check to your local church or donate to an independent media network or support a politician or a political candidate who stands against the DC establishment, that transaction will be flagged instantly by an algorithm at the Fed. The professional left has already used the protest industrial complex to pressure big banks into debanking conservative organizations and individuals. A CBDC cuts out the middleman. It gives the state direct, uninhibited access to choke off your funds. They want a society of totally dependent consumers. If a father wants to buy a firearm to protect his household, or if a mother wants to buy homeschooling curriculum that rejects the state-mandated narrative, the digital dollar can be coded to decline the transaction at the point of sale. It creates a seamless, quiet tyranny where you don't need police officers on every corner because the digital grid enforces the state's ideology for them. If you can't buy food, fuel, or medicine without their digital permission slip, you aren't a citizen anymore. You are a subject. We have to draw a hard line in the sand and demand that our local and state representatives follow the lead of states like Tennessee and Florida by passing legislation that explicitly outlaws the recognition of a federal CBDC as legal tender within our state borders. The battle over digital dollars is a battle for the very concept of private property. The globalist elites want to eliminate cash because cash allows you to exist outside of their smart grid. It allows you to build a life, a business, and a family that is insulated from their bureaucratic mandates. Don't let them trick you with promises of convenience. Financial privacy is a cornerstone of liberty. And the moment we surrender it, we surrender the ability to resist any future overreach they dream up. Keep using cash. Protect your local community's independent commerce. And never apologize for wanting to keep the government's hands out of your bank account. Stand with me, support the mission, refuse the silence. Check us out at titdusa.com. I'll see you next time.